All right, what's up, guys? I just watched this interview from the Mac Life about it's Yuri Prochazka's UFC 300 personal interview. So I don't hide this shit, but I think I'm gonna change my pick now, honestly, because I'm seeing a lot more motivation out of Yuri, and Yuri coming into this fight with a chip on his shoulder, and um, and this is really making me think like I think Yuri's got this in the bag, honestly, because Yuri's coming into this. He's got the chip on his shoulder, and he's just seeming really motivated this week. And Rakic was talking a whole bunch of shit, and it's like, man, it's kind of. I feel like it's kind of getting under Yuri's skin. So let's see what he had to say right here, and I have it lined up right here. So let's see. The reporter asked the question, and then Yuri answers. Let's see what he has to say.
You mentioned he's talking a lot. He also said you're a fake samurai. You can't be a samurai just because you read a book your coach gave you. Are you surprised he's coming out with these words?
He said that here?
Yes, he did.
What he said?
He said he doesn't consider you a real samurai. You're a fake samurai. You can't be a real samurai just because your coach gave you a book to read. You know, if you want to be a samurai, it can't just be for the last 2 or 3 years. It needs to be basically a lifetime of that sort of energy.
So a little backstory to this is that Rakic called him a fake samurai, and we all know that this guy is literally a samurai. Like, let's be real. But I said it was because he read a book that his coach gave him, and now Yuri's pissed off. So, let's see what he has to say.
And what's the question?
I'm curious if you're surprised he's coming out with this sort of pre-fight trash talk, or if this was something you expected from him.
I understand. Alexander, he's talking too much. Like I said, he's talking too much. He don't know me, and he will know me in the cage, who I am.
He will know me in the cage. He will know me in the cage. What a badass line from Yuri Prochazka, seriously. Like, that really, like, I was like, dang. I know it's not much of a trash talk, but, like, and I know Yuri ain't much of a big shit talker, but it's like, geez, Yuri, like, settle down, bro. We know you're a warrior, but, like, don't chop his head off with your samurai sword. I mean, I've got one laying over there on my friggin' shelf, but, I mean, dude, he's gonna come in there and try to take his head off after this one.
Where I am able to go, how through I can go to take a win. And he don't know me personally. If you don't know somebody personally, how you can speak about him something, whatever. And I never said about myself I'm a samurai or whatever. Yeah, because I'm respecting all the warriors from all the history, and I'm sharing with the people, with all the world, every time, the best ideas and best thoughts what I ever have, which helped me to improve myself on the way, to keep myself on the way. And you will like that. He don't know nothing about me, how I'm living.
So I'm gonna stop it right here because I can kind of tell that it got under Yuri's skin a little bit, just because he was kind of at a loss for words there for a second, and just by his body language. I mean, Yuri's a warrior. That's true. Like, we all love Yuri. He comes out to scrap every single time. Like, we saw that Glover Teixeira fight. He's got 2 badass knockouts against Dominic Reyes and against Volkan Ozdemir. I know not the highest caliber opponents, but I mean, Dominic Reyes wasn't at that like straight up downfall point in his career just yet. He was actually Dominic Reyes was doing pretty good against Yuri, and then Yuri comes out and friggin' spinning elbows him, bro. Like, this man's a warrior, and I feel like if he keeps that toughness up, like if he really keeps up the toughness like he has been doing, like he's coming into this with a chip on his shoulder, like I said, I mean, he's fired up. So I think I'm going to change my pick now. Just seeing this, I mean, he's pissed and he wants to fight. So let's see what else he had to say.
I can't say what I sacrificed because I accept the way. When you accept the way, You will live whenever, do whatever. That's it.
Yeah.
So he's talking shit.
Is there a
Thank you, Jiri. Thank you so much for this gem. I just want to say that you have blessed us now with your beautiful man bun and your beard, and we love you. We have always loved you. Please go in there and knock this boring ass motherfucker, Alexander Rakic, out. Please, Jiri. I'm begging you. Please.
risk if he's trying to attempt to maybe play mind games with you that actually he's making a mistake and might just motivate you more this weekend?
Excuse me.
No, I'm not fighting because somebody's saying something. I'm fighting because I want to be the best version of myself. And he's talking. He have to prove that I'm what he's talking, and I will prove.
Yeah, he does need to prove that. I feel like Alexander Rakic does really have something to prove in this fight. I mean, considering his last fight with Jan Blachowicz, he got injured. I mean, he's coming off of that, coming off the couch from an injury. So, I mean, Rakic does have something to come in here and prove. I mean, this high-pressure UFC 300 prelim headliner, I feel like that'll kind of get to him a little bit. But, I mean, Rakic talking hella shit. Yuri's fired up. So, I'm changing my pick now. A fired up Jiri is something that we haven't seen before, and I think it's going to bring out a different beast in him. So that was my take on that. And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. See you on the next one.